There's one thing I should have known before I moved to Spain. There's one thing that after 3 years, I still don't understand how it's possible. I can't wrap my head around the idea that an entire country of people are all night owls. I don't get it. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to English on Autopilot. Now, of course, not everyone in Spain is a night owl, but the country itself has a schedule as if they were. So today we're going to discuss what is a night owl and what's an early bird. There's two types of people. Night owls are people that love to stay up late. They go to bed at 1, 2 in the morning, or even later. They like to sleep in. They like to start their day around 10, 11 in the morning. They have a lot of energy at night, and they normally like to do their work later in the evening as well. A lot of creative people are said to be night owls. There's even studies that say night owls normally are more creative. When you think of authors writing a novel or painters, when do you imagine they're working? For me, I see them working at night. I see them working at night when most of the people are already asleep and they're up working on their project. Those are night owls. My family has two night owls, my dad and my sister. They love to stay up late and they like to sleep in the morning. They do a lot of work at night. They're not up at night just hanging out. A lot of the times they like to do work at night. I could not be more different than them. Normally, night owls have a difficult time waking up in the morning because they don't have the energy yet. Their energy spurts normally come at night. Their boost of energy happens as the sun's going down. And they love to sleep in the morning because they don't like waking up early. Now, another thing that's great about being a night owl is normally for any fun activity, concerts, sporting events, bars, things like that, things you like to do at night, they have a ton of energy for, and they're ready. They also get a lot of peace and quiet if you think about it. At night, it's generally not very loud in the street because most people are at home, getting ready for bed, and things like that. And so, really, they have a lot of peace and quiet when they have a lot of energy. Of course, if they go out on the weekend to do something fun, they don't have that peace and quiet. But during the week, when they're staying up late, the atmosphere around them is really calm. Maybe that's why they're creative. Maybe because they have the time to think without a bunch of noise in the background. However, there are some cons about being a night owl. One thing is that it's linked to negative health consequences. I'm not a doctor, so I don't know exactly why or what can cause it. But it could be the change of their sleep schedule that could negatively impact their health. So while they're more creative, maybe it's a little unhealthier. As I already mentioned, mornings are much tougher for them because sadly, society does not favor night owls. Society is more structured for those early birds. Let's imagine they have to travel somewhere and their plane leaves at 8 a.m. and they need to get up at 5:30 to get ready and leave for the airport. That 5:30 wake up is going to be much more difficult for a night owl than it would be for an early bird, especially if they went to bed at 2 a.m. and only got 3.5 hours of sleep. Or if they have a regular job that works from the hours that are 9 to 5, usually, well, they're going to have a difficult time Monday through Friday waking up for work at 7 o'clock. It's a lot more difficult for them. And like I said, society is built for early birds. So a lot of the times, people don't understand that for night owls, the schedule and things like that that early birds create makes their life much more difficult. Maybe they don't have energy when they first get to work because their energy starts coming around 4 in the afternoon. However, if they have a job that's creative, if they have a job where they can set their own schedule, it's perfect for them because they get to do their work at night and they can be creative and get their work done on a different schedule. Sadly, there's not a lot of jobs like that, and because of it, they're not able to put their full energy and live up to their full potential, especially in the first part of their day at work. Now let's talk about my type of people. My mom and I are known as early birds. We have a lot of energy in the morning. We like to get work done in the morning. While I like to start my morning a little slow, for the first 30 minutes, I like to have a cup of coffee, read my book. After that, I'm ready to get to work. I normally start recording videos in the morning, edit the videos in the morning, do all those things in the morning because I have a lot of energy. I'm ready to go and I feel more creative. If I work on my writing, it's normally in the morning. And then later in the afternoon, I can do the editing of the paper or the poem that I write because I'm a little more tired and I'm able to do something that's not as creative, that's a little more focused like that. So for me, the schedule is normally in the morning, I'm ready to go. So if I have a flight early in the morning, it's great. However, by the night, I am tired. I start getting tired around 8, 9 p.m. Now that I live in Spain, my schedule has changed a little bit. Because I get off work late at night and things like that, I don't go to bed till 11:30, 12. And for me, it's very weird. It's very strange because I'm used to going to bed much earlier. It's great because society, again, is built around that structure, except for certain jobs. Another difficult thing is imagine the weekends. Here in Spain, it's normal to have dinner at 10 p.m. And then, if there's a concert or if there's an event or going out to a bar after, you might not get there till midnight, till 12 o'clock at night. For me, I'm already exhausted. I'm already done. I want to go home. I want to be in bed. And I wanted to be in bed 2 hours ago. So, a lot of the times when there's events like that and an early bird is already tired, they don't go. And it can cause something known as FOMO, fear of missing out, where they're afraid that they're going to miss out on something wild, something crazy, and something exciting. Another benefit is normally if you're an early bird, you get more natural light because you're up in the morning when the sun is rising and you're going to bed around the time that it sets or just after the time it sets. The more natural light is great because as humans, of course, we need a lot of sunlight. Without sunlight, we have a lack of vitamin D, which can also cause health side effects. And on top of that, you can feel a little sad. No, you can have a little bit of depression like symptoms without enough sunlight. So, as an early bird, you have the advantage of getting a lot more sunlight in your day. So there's a lot of pros and cons for being an early bird and being a night owl. Whether it's more sunlight, having more creativity and more peace and quiet, having society favor your schedule, there's a lot of pros and cons. But which one's better? Well, I don't think either are better. I think it just matters to the person, to the individual. For me, I'm a morning person. It's who I am. I've always been like this ever since I was little. And I adapt. I make my schedule work for it. I'm able to have a little extra time in the morning because I can get up earlier. So for me, I normally like to do my fun creative projects in the morning, whereas another person, a night owl, can do that at night. It doesn't really matter, but I think it's important to know the difference between them. Tell me, put it in the comments below. Are you a night owl or are you an early bird? Are you on my team or on my sister's team? Tell me in the comments below. If you like this video, please go ahead, put a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to keep watching as the videos come out. If you can donate a euro or two, it's a big help to the project. All right, everyone. Have a great day, great week, great weekend, whenever you're watching. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.